Okay, hello, welcome back to another game of chess. Today we are playing e4 as per usual. We are 3 elo away from breaking that barrier of 2100, which it has been a while, I have to admit, since I've been there. So we play bishop to e4 here, sorry, bishop to d3, stabilizing e4 here. They go for a very early e5. I could play c3, be a little more passive, a little slower, a little more structurally stable perhaps. I could play d5, claiming a nice fat bit of space in the center, maybe to play c4. Let's go d5. I like this. We're gonna go for a spacious game today. This is the idea. If you go for c6, trying to break like this, I probably am gonna play c4. I'm gonna get the knight out under here, and almost certainly, actually, I say it. Do I want to do it? I think I do. f4. This is a really pleasant looking pawn break to me, because if you take, we get the bishop out. And you do go c6, we're pushing all the pawns today. Bishop stabilizing the base of these little mini pawn chains here. And I mean, who knows, we might even play the move f5 if you let me. We're just pushing pawns. I doubt that this will be a good idea, but opponent will almost inevitably be castled kingside, so after takes, this could, like, I'm not completely in disbelief that this might be a plan. To go h3, g4, f5. Okay, you know what? Can I take like this? Can I take with my pawn, open my g-file, and try and have some fun when you castle like this? Maybe. Maybe I can, but if I do this, do you have some crazy knight move? And after I take, there's like a check, and I have to move my king? But surely you've sacked too much material there. Right, we're taking with the pawn. We are doing open g-file things today. We are not taking with the queen, castling kingside, and having a nice position. No. We do not care about our king at all. There are multiple lines of access already to my king. The opponent just does not seem to care. Fair enough. We're going to develop. If you take, I will take here. Sorry, I will take here. And if you don't, maybe I'll take at some point, but probably not right now. Because if I break open the center, I am almost certain to be worse off. Although actually takes. Get a bit tempted. In fact, check. Hello? You've got a block with a knight? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Put your knight right back there. Now, they are threatening bishop h4 now, admittedly, which would dislodge my king. Unfortunately, if I go bishop here, bishop h4, bishop f2, takes, queen h4 though. Oh dear. The question is, I have no idea what the question is right now. I'm playing some strange looking chess. My king is definitely not the happiest here. I'm not actually sure there's anything we can do about this threat. If we play h4, they take, and if we take with the rook, they take with the queen, and we are just completely losing here. I mean, obviously we voluntarily weaken this diagonal, but I don't actually think there's anything we can do about it, which is kind of funny. I might just play king e2. How about that? How about that? You give me the check? Come on. I know you think you're clever with this check. I'm just going to play king e2. Lift the king. Lift the king. We will give the rook and the queen access across here. They play, okay, a6, going for the bishop. Now I can play this move, takes, because this is not supported. So if we go like takes and see pawn takes, get a little pass pawn here maybe. Could be very pleasant. And then a little take. Whoa. We're about to crash open the center while my king is chilling right there. If we take this, they could take this though, but then we take here. Right, guys, we are taking this knight. I like the look of this. I have literally, this is no castling chess, but we have a pass pawn in the center now. I can take, which I think I'm going to, honestly. And then I could take here. Now, is that even slightly a good idea? Who knows? Probably not. We are playing it though. We are playing it. Our king is one of our most developed pieces. That is not exactly what you want, but oh well. Yes, they go queen h3 to try and exploit the weak king here. I'm thinking honestly though, queen f1. Where is your check? Where is your check right now? h2's held. Get out of there. If my opponent trades queens, we are in an endgame which I am very, very comfortable in. We will play moves like knight a4, hitting the pawn, and threatening to go into b6, We already have a beautiful passed D pawn, nice and supported here. If we see a queen trade, I am a very happy man. I'm a very happy man. So assuming we won't see a queen trade, well, these squares are all held by our beautiful pawn chain. This is held. Yeah, you just have to go all like, wow, wow. This is held by the knight. We're weirdly safe on E2. I don't know if I sound like an idiot saying that, but I mean, we kind of are. What do I do now? Rook G1? Might as well. Get the rook on the open G file. That was the whole point of sacrificing all king safety, was for the open G file. Probably, looking at it now, that was not worth it, although hello. He's going to put your king there. Oh, my friend, queen G2. Like, what are you doing about this? Are you just going to play this? Very dangerous move if you do. Wow, okay. Idea, all of a sudden, has just popped into my head. The idea is D6, knight D5. To do something crazy on one of these squares. Very weak squares. We could also go here, knight E3, and like this, but then all of a sudden these checks might get a bit scary if we move the knight. I think, probably, oh, you know what guys, we're playing queen G4. I'm sorry to say it, but it is a simple move that effectively forces the queen trade unless you do this. Which they do, but now I've got this move. Hello? If you take here, I'm taking your bishop. When I go here, you have to either do this and lose the piece, or here forces this. Yeah, D5. I mean D6, sorry. D5 to D6. They step back, obviously. Now what? Now what? Now what? Do we throw the knight in? I really think we throw the knight in, guys. Look at this knight. Look at this knight. Oh my... Okay. The queen has to stay attached to the bishop. Our king is so safe here. Like, there's nothing that this king is scared of right now. I'm probably going to play F4. I'm feeling that good. Okay. We do not want to give this knight away. If I play F4 here and it's the best move, I'm just saying, F4. Watch this be the best move. Watch this means of attacking be the best idea. If we go here, we could even go here and have a double outposted knight on, like, this is ridiculous. This is so stupid. So the king moves, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. I'm going to play F5 though. I mean, I'm going to open my king up. We're in the center. I'll open my king up. You take. I take like this. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. H5, although it's another pawn pushed in front of the king. Steadily, this king is getting much, much weaker. And pawns will be pushed. But we do have to move the queen at this point. Okay, unfortunate, but oh well. Why not this? Here we go. If you play G5, I will have to move my queen again. But then you've played G5, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, respect. So much respect to my opponent. Okay, I really like this move from them. You know what I'm going to do? Wait, am I going to do this? If I go queen F3... The point, sorry, was that I was threatening to go in here, so that's why they played G5. If I go back to F3, they go queen... They go G4. And I go back up, then they can go bishop here. Because my rook no longer attacks that square because the pawn's in the way. Annoying. Here. Yeah, here. Bishop G5. I'm not really seeing the continuation after that. So, is it worth doing this and tempting this forward? I don't think I want to let this forward with tempo, you know. I actually don't think I'd want to do that. I think I want... Because the thing is, this bishop is disconnected from the position now. So our knight is threatening to jump in because the bishop does not control these squares. So we go here, they go like this, then the bishop controls the squares again, and we have to move the queen. If instead we go queen E3, then when you play this, there's this problem again, So the queen moves out here. This is ridiculous. I can probably sack a rook. What is going on? Should I sack a rook? Here, here, here. I'm threatening to take on h5. That has to be good. If we go rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Rook g8, queen h6 mate. We've got to sack a rook here, guys. We've got to sack a rook. Sack a rook, think later. Run with the king later. That's the plan. They give a check here, and somehow we dodge further checks. I think. Oh, there's going to be this. Oh my god. Takes, takes. Queen here. Although we could block with the knight. Then where's your next check? Because this is held and this is held. I swear to this is the most insane attack. Sacking a rook there. If this is what gets me to 2100, I mean, what a beautiful game it is. So they, okay, will they go for this check? I think they kind of have to, right? Yeah. Do we block with knight? We give up on our dreams of knight f6 as part of some tactical idea. If we go up here, what happens? Then there could be a check. And then we have to block with knight anyway. And then there's like this, which is actually checkmate. Okay. We're blocking with knight, guys. We're blocking with the knight. There are no more checks right now. No more checks. My king is safe on f3. This is hanging with check. If you go rook here, I go checkmate on h6. So the rook cannot come to g8. That is a key thing to notice here. Now at least we have some draw by repetition. I can guarantee that bare minimum, without calculating, there will be some draw by repetition here if the rook can't come to g8. These rooks just can't get active. So it moves across. I don't think we take this. Maybe we do. Oh, check. Checkmate. Rook to g1, the lengthiest checkmate it is possible to deliver. The queen just holds all the other squares here, and the rook snipes that king from afar. What a mess. But we get to 2100. Let's analyze that game. Okay, so here we are in the analysis. If we scroll down here, this looks like 91%. No blunders. I can't believe that. I thought this was going to be a mess. But I guess let's go through the game. So e4, like we did have a couple mistakes. Let's not ignore those completely. Like, okay, this one was f4, and what was this one? Bishop takes c5 was a mistake. I can't even remember when I played this. That game made such little sense that I can't even remember what happened. Let's just go through it. e4, d6, Pitt's defense. We will turn on the master's database here. d4, oh sorry, this is the Lee chess database. And knight to f6 here. Then bishop to d3 is the third most popular master move. 4% of the time this is played. If we look in the Lee chess database, I wonder how often. It's a little more common actually to go bishop d3. Okay, still absolutely good stuff. c3 is the top master move. I mentioned this. d5. Although d5, does d5 have the highest win rate? It does. So 78 games at master level, and d5 has the highest win rate. You've got some big names here. You've got Levon Aronian, Peter Svidler, Hikaru's here, Alexei Fedorov. Oh my god, you got some big men here. Vishy Anand, the GOAT. Anyway, sorry, we play d5, and then we play. Okay, yeah, this was the first mistake. Wait, so sorry, you're telling me that half of the mistakes made in this game were made by move 5. Like, so basically, once we were out of the opening, I then actually played basically perfectly. This is wrong, surely. What? Okay, so first of all, let's look at why this was a mistake. Because you can just castle, knight f3. I guess f4 is just a liability in some way. We're not going to go too deep into that, I don't think, because the reason this is a weakness is probably some long-term exploitation of this, or some long-term cracking open of the center. Or the fact actually that you're going to play c6, tempt me to play c4, and then I won't be able to castle queenside very easily. So, okay, kind of makes sense that this is, you know, a mistake because it is a very aggressive move. So, I mean, it's still vaguely interesting, but c4 here, takes, bishop here, knight f3 takes, and okay, pawn takes is only inaccurate It's only inaccurate, which is so fun because obviously queen takes was the best move. We were aware of that, and then castling this way, that being the general game plan. Castles, I bet castles is the best move. Or f5, okay. Castles is a good move, but it actually likes f5 as well. That's really funny. Okay, but yeah, we took with the pawn instead. Oh yes, oh yes. Knight here, knight here, knight here. Check. They block. Bishop comes in here. The check, and we just go up with the king. Here, take the. Sorry, how's that a mistake? You're telling me that's the best move, and then telling me it's a mistake. What? Why is this a mistake? Minus 1.5. Okay, engine is bugging out right now because the best move for black... Yeah, look. Once you let the engine actually think, it doesn't think this is a mistake anymore. Okay, so this is a misvaluation then. This is not a mistake. Look, we go from plus 0.1 to 0, 0. So, okay, this move was not a mistake, according to the engine, once you actually let it run to a reasonable depth. Awesome. That means that the only mistake was that early f4, which led to these shenanigans, which I'm just kind of happy about. Now, after they take, we're up a pawn, and our king's completely fine. Queen f1, if you trade the queens, as I said, here, and takes, you're just down a pawn. My knight is awesome. Let's say you castle. I was going to play knight here, knight a4. I think that was the best move, actually. Yeah, look at that. And you can't go b6, so you have to defend it like this, maybe. Then we can jump in. Pawns are going to roll. The knight will support them even. Absolutely disgraceful stuff. So, of course, the queen goes back. Then we went rook g1. They castled. Queen g2. Here. Queen here. Yeah. Oh, best move. Best move. Okay. Tell me what was better than f4. Queen h3. That is boring. What is queen h3? Rook ad1, king f1 maybe? Wait, give it a minute because f4 is creeping up there, as you can see. Plus 7.2, plus 7 point... Okay, we're going to take f4 as one of the best moves. There's a lot of shuffling you can do with the pieces, positionally preparing. This is by far the most aggressive, and I think I would play this again in a heartbeat in this position. The point is, you're trying to break this open. They go king over here. We go f5. Was that the best move? Surely that was the best continuation, right? Okay. Here. Queen across. g5. Queen back. Yeah, if we'd gone here, as I said, there's this. Then if I go here, there's this. And my advantage kind of slips away a little bit because this is actually really hard to break through. I'm going to have to wait to play h3. Not going to be so easy. I'm still completely winning, but we instead went to e3. And it's mate in 8. I found mate in 8. Rook takes g5, best move. Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, the sack just had to be on, right? Queen check. King here, best. Takes. Here, best. That was forced mate in 8. You're lying, I just found that. Wait, so from this position, rook sack was best. King f3 was best. Queen takes was best. Knight back to e3 was best, covering the checks. Queen h6. Rook g1. Oh my goodness. Guys, we just found... I say we, you guys did not help at all. That was all me. Wow. So when I said we go across and if you play g5, well then you've played g5, some of you might have been thinking that is not adequate explanation as to why that's a bad idea. Need I explain when we got this sacrifice in and it was the objectively best sequence? It was the objectively best sequence. That's so awesome. Oh my god. And then of course we got to finish that game with the longest range checkmate, which is always nice to do, checkmating from as far as possible across the board, because obviously the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle is the same length in the chess world as each of the other sides, because obviously they are just 8 moves, and distance is measured in moves in chess, because what else is it going to be measured in? Unless you're trying to tell me this is root 2 times the length of the A to the H file. No one cares. Thank you so much for watching. That was so cool. I'm very happy I just played that game of chess. And we broke 2100. And what a way to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. To support the channel, I would really appreciate it. All of you commenting regularly, I see you. I have been quite bad at replying to comments recently because I've been trying to post every single day. So my priority is like, okay, the second that one video is out, I'm like, right, next video, get it ready, get it posted. Trying to keep this this streak alive is meaning that I am not taking enough time to be replying to you guys' comments. So I absolutely will be, and I'm gonna really try and brush up on that, because obviously, if you're watching my content and then commenting, like, you deserve a reply, and I just appreciate everything and everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Goodbye.